What's up? Okay, so in this video we'll be um, analyzing the game 1 of Rora versus AE M7 series. So we don't analyze the drafting since that's a different idea of the game. So we'll proceed at the first 2 minutes of the game. We'll have to mute this one so we don't get copyrighted. So early minute in the game, both junglers started at the blue start. Blue start na Blue start Nolan and oops Fredrin blue start. So judging by this case, this one is an assassin which clears so fast, faster than the utility jungler which is the Fredrin. So some bully, some skirmish happening at the mid lane. So Rora maximized that thing that they are dominating the mid lane. So as we can see, um, having a high loss is a really good zoner with its poker that is Zushin, a really good combination. So I think the power spike of the Parsa and Kalea later will be at the mid game or as soon as they reach the level 4 Parsa, or I think the Parsa will be relying on the Kalea. So nothing special happening, but I think there's something happening at the bottom lane, which is the matchup of Lapu-Lapu and Nino. I think the Lapu-Lapu clears faster than the Phobius. So let's see. So after they fast clear these two post 4 and post 5 at the mid lane keeps fast clearing the mid so they can rotate or check where the enemy is. So as you can see, Yasuke did not go to his red buff, so he's straight. Is he planning to do something? Okay, that's a buy time for him. Okay, they're going to contest the Lito. So this is the um, standard clearing pattern of the jungle these days. This patch, but really good decision making. Actually, this review is for 5-man game, so you can have a lot of ideas. So nothing special at the bottom lane. I think Edward is freezing his lane, and now Nino is going for a danger spot. But Nino is pretty confident that both Phos 4 and Phos 5 is at the Lito, so he is planning to reset the lane wave of the XP at the XP lane. So we can see the next wave will be meeting at this area of the map. Let me have some pen here at the middle, since he reset the lane by fast clearing as he saw the post 4 and post 5 at the mid lane. Okay, my goodness. So at the top lane there's something going on. Arfi is going aggressive to load the Haret. As of 1 minute, the Nolan is still level 2. So here at the mid lane, going for some fast clear, but really good targeting. Both Phos 5, they're targeting the damage dealers, but you will receive some massive damage, which will impact the next wave clear. Let's see. Okay. So these two can maximize the HP gap of Light and Yue. Yue right now has a 50% as long as they're low. So these two should make advantage of this scenario. Is at the top lane. Simple clearing. As we can see, The Parsa is checking. He knows that the other mid lane is low and playing safe for now. So he's checking the blue. This is a really good play for Hijume. Checking the jungle if what is he doing. So that's a really big points for a mid laner to check the enemy jungler as soon as they win some skirmishes at the mid lane. So as you can see, another mid lane skirmishes. So in this patch, it's more of who's the best post 4, post 5 at the mid lane. That's how you can determine the rotation of the map, the objectives, like the first third, second third, first 2 minute, first 4 minute, like a 2 minute gameplay, 4 minute gameplay, the 6 minute gameplay up to 7. Since sometimes the third turtle will be spawning at the 7 minute mark. So as we can see here, fast clearing at the mid lane, but this is a problem I think for Nino if this keeps going without the vision of the post 4, post 5, or even the jungle. So, as an XP laner, you can't afford to lose some HP at your lane before the turtle, or even your spell, and you should be level 4 so to have your ulti. So you can zone out the jungle of the opposing team. So as we can see here, oh, this I think they hold their lane. Let's see for the upcoming turtle, which is a really good play, or it's just a coincidence. Oh, are they? I think so. Yeah, they tried to hold these two waves, so the next wave will be meeting around this area. So it will be in favor to them. They can poke or they can reach level 4 faster than the enemy. But Hijume made create a really good play by damaging the opponent. So his wave will be get damaged, and then the next wave will be meeting here at the middle river. So that's a good play. Okay. Here at the bottom lane, so Edward really did a good job by freezing the lane here, so he can reach level 4, or but Nino fast clear, so he may be participating the turtle. So I think Edward will be late at the turtle fight. And a duel here at the top lane, nothing so special, but it's up to the post 1 to do some play here. It's just more of a micro play. Oh, let's see. This is something special. I saw this one. Oh, ooh, this is a really good play for Nino. He flickered, damaged the Fredrin, disabling the potential of the Fredrin to contest the turtle. And then Hijume, as soon as the Fredrin went inside, he instantly ulted it without hesitation. Don't mind Yue. So this is a really good play. Even if the Fredrin reaches 50%, he will be hesitating to contest the turtle. That's a really good play, and I think Yazuki, as soon as he saw this, he should play safe after that. And then, ooh, and he get the kill. As you can see here, this is something common as an XP lane, especially if you're a 5-man. So at this time, some of the hero doesn't have ulti or flicker. So as an XP laner, if you reach level 4 under 2 minutes, or even the first turtle spawn, you should gank, or that's a common play for for a laner to respawn to the what's going on here. But he popped the flicker of Parsa, which is a really crucial flicker later on. But his two teammates is dying here, so I think he's planning to ulti his second phase here. Then they can kill Nino. So a really good play coming from Nino, deciding to instantly disable the Fredrin. So oof. So Yazuke did not start the turtle. He's planning to invade the blue buff since it's open. Yep. So I remember they failed to get this since Yazuke did not have his retry and Demon Kite just used his first skill to get the blue buff, which is a really unfortunate decision making for Yazuke. Now Yazuke is planning to heal up and then Demon Kite is ready to get the turtle. Okay, so Demon Kite is already level 5, which is a really good. And the factor here to contest the turtle is that Demon Kite is full HP and also light, even if he did not have his ulti yet, but is full HP. And Demon Kite also has his have his retry and full HP. Edward also, I think he okay. Edward is full pack with his flicker and ulti plus good HP. But Nino doesn't have his flickers because he flickered to Demon Kite earlier. But he has his ulti, which is a really good uh, con co really good utility to use the in securing the turtle. And Yazuke with a little bit um risky HP without an ulti, but that's not a problem for an assassin since he's going to retry the objectives. So this is a common play that um you should be paying attention. The What are the things that you have in order for you to get the objectives? Here the objectives is the turtle. TRTL. Turtle. So judging from this scenario, I think Aurora will be winning this objectives. And Aurora know when to fight. So they fight for this since most of the players at the side of Alter Ego did not have their spells, especially Hijumi, which is their damage dealer at this class. So let's see, since Demon Kite and Yue is full HP, four players of the side of Aurora is full HP. So let's see. Okay, by this time, the HP of the turtle is almost 50%. I think Nino should be targeting making his way into Demon Kite, but he's waiting for Yazuke to get into the river. So, but here is the problem. Light has his position. Oh, has his position here. Light zoning this area just in case Yazuke is here. Okay. Oh, Light is chasing Nino. But Edward is already here. Used his ulti. As we can see, Edward used his ulti instantly as soon as the turtle is low HP. So he can zone a potential threat or the core of the other side. Let's see. Okay, he's already see the core of the opposing team. I think, okay, this is an impossible. As soon as the turtle reaches 50%, I think that's a retreat or just give the turtle to the opponent since they'll be having the buff of the turtle, which is the shield, which is a really big impact into a clash since imagine they'll be having a shield and I think 1000 shield, and you guys will be having a CD in your skills, so and that's so impossible to kill the opponent as soon as they get the turtle. So let's see. But Nino, I think he's zoning Yue instead of Demon Kite. So I think he should be targeting Demon Kite instead of Yue. I know it's so bothersome to have an opponent like a Zushin because it can continuously poke you and stun you, but as soon as the turtle is 50%, you should be targeting the opponent's core to disable its capability to take the turtle. So as we can see here, Edward really did his job to disable Yazuki. Now Yazuki is about to be 50% HP. So this is a really bad scenario for him, and I think Alter Ego will be considering to back out or to box play. Box play is something like who's inside your zone, which will be killed like this. But I think Hijume took so much time in clearing the mid lane, but at this moment, if your core is getting a lot of damage, you should be punishing somebody who's closer to you guys. That's where you can determine a really good team which they can react into such scenario like this. So in this scenario, if you as a 5 team, you can disable or you can at least kill Edward before backing out because your core is already 50%. So I think that's it, but we have to replay why this scenario happened. Nobody poked their fronts and letting Edward to do such thing. So let's back for I think this time mark before the turtle is 50%. So the post 4 and post 5, that's what we really should look, and the post 3, which is the XP laner. Okay, as we can see here, Yue is level 4 Hijume, and Alik is level 3 light. So in this scenario, before the turtle reaches 50%, I think you as a roamer, you don't need to get the level 4. So this is a good play for Light and Alik, since the Alik is playing safe, hiding, so he doesn't receive some damage before the turtle objectives will be 50%. And Light also confident of his positioning, but a little bit risky here at the side of the RBM. So eh, we watch the both mid lane what their decision are. So by this time, as soon as they burst the turtle, I think Nino and Alec can see what's happening around this area. So I think they have a little bit clue of what's happening here. They should ask their mid lane to be at the river or at the what do you call this, turtle pit. So we call this pit, the turtle pit area, since for a parsa is this bush is a safe bush. So let's see, and the zoning of this light. So by this time, I think they need parsa to be at the Lito area so he can contribute some damage to Edward. But Edward still has his flicker, but at least they'll be giving a space for their core. So Lapu-Lapu will be choosing which one to kill. It's either Parsa or Yazuke, which is the Nathan Nolan. But at this time mark, the Parsa is still at the mid lane. So this scenario here, it's a 4 versus 2, excluding Yazuki, since Yazuki is still at there. So most probably these two
does not impact anything in the map, in the battle area. So let's see. Every seconds matter in the Mobile Legends since it's a really fast-paced game. So this game has really huge damage and HP. Everything is fast. So every seconds count here. And Parsa still at the mid lane. I think Hijume really made a bad decision making at this moment. And Nolan will be zoned because this is a 3 versus 4. And Nino is looking at the wrong target. He's zoning the Zushin. So it's a 2 versus 1 for him since he's thinking about. I don't think so if he's thinking about Demon Kite also. But he's targeting um, this one, which is the Zushin. While these two zoning his teammates. I don't think that Nino is really made a big mistake here. He did made a mistake, but this Parsa is the one who really did a mistake here in this second turtle. They could have done something or fix the scenario. So this is a bad scenario for them. So I think they'll be losing this objectives. So let's see. There, Yazuke is already disabled. Even if he survived, the other team already have the buff of the turtle, and now they're ready for a clash. There we go. And Light already have his ulti. Glorious Pathway is popping up. Okay, they're engaging for a retreat. Now they're doing a box play. So this is what we call box play, wherein you gang up which one is isolated to his teammate. So this is a box play because you kill what's inside your zone. So we call that box play. As you can see, they're targeting Nino. Even if it's a 50% 50% kill, but this is what makes your DPS, damage per seconds, really effective. So let's see. There we go. They're planning to kill. Parsa already has his ulti. There we go. And Lapu-Lapu, because of the shield of the turtle, still managed to survive. There we go. Oof. And a second outplay. And that's a -2 for them. They already got Nino, and then I think the second one is Alec. Parsa cannot do anything about this. He's low in mana and he already used his ulti. Hijume. I'm talking about Hijume. Oh, even if he do a lot of things there, this is already a bad decision making for them. So I think that's the reason why they win the second turtle. So it's a big, what do you call this? Throw for the side of Alter Ego. They really need to consider those things to, like those small things to win an objectives. So those are the qualification for you to win an objectives. Your damage per seconds, your utilities like your ulti, spell, your HP. You should not be lowering your HP before an objective staking. So I think that's it for the first and second turtle. And after that, the map is chill. Like no need to do some special things except if you guys have your spells and ulti and full HP to gank the the lane of your opponents. But I think after an objectives, you should chill and farm. So as we can see, both junglers have their camps open. They're green, they're purples. So I think they need to play safe. But here, Demon Kite using his turtle buff, playing aggressive, is trying to do something. Okay, he received a punishment from Yasuke, but Yasuke did not manage to kill him. Okay, I think that's an out for them. So by this minute, they're playing uh safe. So I think that's the only thing that you should be considering. Why, even if you have the first turtle and doing some small things in macro errors like that, like the positioning, who's late, and your damage per seconds during a skirmish or objectives taking, you should really be mindful of your damage per seconds. If you don't have a damage dealer, you should not be engaging the enemy. So I think that's the only idea of this video.